it upfield. Well played, he saw that coming. It's a long forward pass.